Hi everybody, welcome back. Today I'm going to be discussing how I meal plan. I meal plan weekly. I use this chalkboard I picked up at IKEA, and I use liquid chalk markers. And how I start is I always usually I will start by figuring out what my week looks like first. So that's my step one, figuring out all my activities for that week. I start my planning on Saturday, so to plan for the upcoming week. And I will take a look at the next day and the rest of the week, all the activities that are going on for lunchtime and dinner time and how they will be affected. Then, down at the bottom is where I'll actually put the meals. With a Friday, Saturday combo on the end. Okay, different camera angle now. Now that I have step one done of factoring in everything that's going on in the week, then step two is coming down here where I have the meals and actually putting in where I might need packed lunch, or if I know that night I need a quick meal versus, actually having time to make something decent. Now I went in and I generally just have different things on hand for lunch. I don't really specify exactly what we're going to have for lunch that day. So I'll just say lunch at home, or if it's out, I just want to know whether or not it's going to be at home or out, or if I have to have a packed lunch prepared. These things help me when I'm actually getting the grocery list ready. And then I'll know what meals I need to make quick meals, and then other spaces I have, so I know how many actual meals that I'll need to prepare. Generally, we'll get pizza on Saturdays, and so that's kind of our movie night. And then, so we might do a picnic or Chick-fil-A on Saturday, so that's there. That's step two. Step three, I'll assess what I already have in the freezer and fridge and in the pantry, especially based on how much money I might have that week. If I need to spend less, I'll really try to utilize what I already have. But I'll look at all that and take that into consideration. And then after that, I'll start looking at some of my recipes for ideas. Sometimes I'll check out books from the library. Pinterest is a good resource, but I really like watching people actually make the food. So I like to watch YouTubers doing recipes, and I get a lot of ideas from that as well. And I try to, when I can, try to make some new recipe once a week. So that's where I go for this. Now step four, I've filled in all my empty spots. I decided the new recipe I'm going to try to make this week is homemade orange chicken. And then I have my 2 quick meals that I need for the week, and just filled in some of the other things. So I get everything filled out for step 4. Step 5, using my meal plan that I just put up, I go through and look and see what all ingredients I'll need. I tell Google what I need and add it to a shopping list. I go through my kitchen while I'm here and just verbally shout out what I need just to restock my normal things. And then after that's all done, then I will look at my shopping list and take that shopping list and sit down and order everything I need off of Walmart pickup. I have a love-hate relationship with Walmart pickup. I really love the convenience of not having to spend time in the store and not be stressed by taking my whole family with me to the store, etc. And I get to just have my weekend, which is great. But I hate that they use so much plastic. Whenever I go shopping on my own, I take reusable bags. But, and even if it's just a little plastic here and there, I mean, okay, but Walmart in particular, for some reason, I mean, there must be a method to their madness, but for some reason, they almost put each individual item in a bag. That's what it feels like. And honestly, sometimes that's what it is. I feel they're like they put one or two things in a bag. Here, the bananas, they've like bagged again in a bag, and it's all just in the one bag, just the bananas. I don't understand. But anyway, while we're looking at these groceries, spirit of honesty here, I made this whole video here and there over the course of about 3 weeks or so. So all the footage before this point here, with these groceries was shot on one day, but this is a different week here. So you might notice this, I don't know if you notice or not, but it's not even the same groceries that I was just shown ordering. So this is actually the second week, but I'm mainly just demonstrating my process. So this is still a Walmart pickup week, just the next week. This was from one of the slightly lighter food weeks because we were working off some foods we already had. My fridge is in need of cleaning, I know. In just a little bit here, I'll actually be showing a week 3 when we go on a Target trip, because I will utilize Target sometimes as well. I realized I forgot to mention when planning the meals, I forgot to bring up breakfast, and that's because my husband and I don't eat breakfast. We do intermittent fasting, so we don't really have breakfast at all. My son will eat breakfast, but since the rest of us don't, it's always just something quick, like he will get yogurt, and we buy breakfast bars. I usually give him 2 different types of bars, and then he picks out a yogurt from the fridge. And that's what he eats for breakfast. He often will just be, I'll set him up with breakfast in the morning, and he'll be reading one of his Ranger Ricks or something, one of his magazines, while I'm working on the folding. I like to do the folding first thing in the morning while he's eating breakfast and getting ready before we start school. not have a thing? Wow.
Try. I don't know. Does it not have a... This thing doesn't have a way to open it?
No, what the heck? Got so spoiled and used to having those things. I have to open it from the side like a peasant. What the heck? Anyway. Ugh, what a mess!
Well, now what?
Fail! I'll just put it in a cookie jar or something.
Zoom, zoom, pick, pick.
There.
What there? You're making a snack? A pack snack? You want me to eat?
You can have one.
These are so good.
And here's another week's example. Well, we've pulled into Target here. I will usually get Walmart pickup, but sometimes there'll be things we need from Target. So we'll go to Target that week instead. Sometimes we'll go to Sam's Club. So it all really just depends on what we need that particular week. And whatever we need, we just make one location work. So I'll either get the whole week's groceries at Walmart or Target or Sam's. I don't run around to 3 different places every week. So this particular week, we're going to Target. Everybody's first stop at Target.
Happy Halloween! Is it time to trick or treat yet? I'm hungry.
Oh, look. Is this a decoration? And a decoration, and a decoration, and a decoration, and a decoration.
Yep.
A spider skeleton.
Spiders don't have skeletons. They've got exoskeletons.
Oh. Oh, look, Mom.
You don't look impressed.
Thanks for joining me for meal planning and shopping. See you next time.